Greetings, children of the vault. My name is Oscat, and you're watching the Junkpile. One of the items in today's challenge is to get steel. You only need 10 steel. You can get steel from lots of stuff. Most easily, you can just go kill a bunch of super mutants and take their guns and scrap them. But there is a resource in the game that gives you 5 steel, 2 springs, 3 screws, and 2 gears. These are all things, especially in the early game, that you just can never have enough of. In fact, I've been playing the game for 18 months now, and I still have screws and gears marked as something with a little magnifying glass whenever I look for junk, because I needed so many of them early in the game, and I just never bothered to turn it off. That resource is the Giddyup Buttercup. Now, it's particularly apropos because they had Giddyup Buttercup Ride and Giddyup Buttercup Rocking Horse in the Atomic Shop this week. I bought one of them, and it's so much fun to ride. Now imagine if we were living in the real world and we had one of those things and you needed parts for it. Where are you going to get it? You're going to get it from scrapping Giddyup Buttercups. So although we only need 2 for today, we're going to go and get 10. And I'm going to show you 8 different locations, 2 of which have 2 Giddyup Buttercups each. Let's go. First up, we have Silva Homestead. Whoever lived in this place before the Great War really loved their kids, because the second story is filled with all sorts of really cool stuff for a child's playroom. It's also got ghouls, but that's okay. We know how to deal with ghouls. You hug them in the face. Man, they're aggressive. All right, all clear. Let's run upstairs. There's other toys here. All of these things will make lead, but today we're only looking for Giddyup Buttercups. Look, there's a Jangles the Moon Monkey. There's a Mr. Fuzzy. There's wooden blocks, which also make lead. And back here, next to the Blast Radius board game, cha-ching, Giddyup Buttercup. There's also supposed to be one of them in the barn, but I don't think that's true anymore. If one of you knows where it is or finds it and I'm just on a server that doesn't have it, there's the barn back there, let me know. For our next stop, we are going to go scorch hugging at the Tyler County Fairgrounds. This is another one of those locations where there are supposed to be 2 Giddyup Buttercups, but I've only ever found 1. So again, if you know where the second one is, let me know. This place also has a lot of scorch, but they're very easy to deal with. Once you're done with that, across here. Oh, so close. And up on the roof with Mr. Leibowitz, you have Giddyup Buttercup. What's up, dude? He's also got a bunch of good junk, including some glass jars, mentats, military-grade circuit board, some fuel. And if you haven't already intimidated him into giving you stuff, that's also fun. I've done it, so he won't let me do it again. Which is good. At least after being intimidated, he grows a spine. For the next one, we're going to go all the way down to Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm. Get there via Hillfolk Hot Dogs. When I had a camp nearby, this was like my go-to workshop. I'd always just take it. It has a junk pile. I'm making this video, you know, I'm a big fan of junk. I wish that there was a slightly closer fast travel location. If you ever do take this workshop, be sure to put down the welcome mat. Otherwise, when you fast travel back to it, well, for you, if you own it, you'll fast travel to the inside of it. But if you have a teammate or anybody who fast travels to it, then they get stuck somewhere else. This place has ghouls. Also very easy to deal with. Oh, good lord. That dude did not sound happy. This guy is right next to the Giddyup Buttercup. Just never gets old. Next up, we're going to jump down to Watoga, which is super duper far away, so I'll actually bounce there through Foundation. But specifically, we're looking for the Watoga Civic Center and Appalachian Antiques. So you can go to either one of those. From Appalachian Antiques, head east and look for a trailer on the road. And looky there, not one, but two delicious Giddyup Buttercups. For our next stop on this whirlwind tour of where to find the Giddyup Buttercup, we are going to jump to Poseidon Power Substation PX02. After dealing with the local riffraff, just head up this road to that truck that you see there, and in the back of it, you're going to find another glorious Giddyup Buttercup. And some mole rats. There she is. Next, we will bounce down to Overlook Cabin. Noodlepants had a camp in this area once. It's a great place to find possums and other small animals if you're looking to make Fastnacht sausage outside of the Fastnacht season. Fastnacht seasons? This place has a bit of a scorched problem, but I trust that's nothing you can't handle. You're clearing them out, coming in here. Jump up here. Fail. Fail. And at the end of this hall, there is a red door that leads to another really nice children's playroom. Got a bunch of stuff in here, including Giddyup Buttercup, and a bunch of lead. This lead is awesome. Next, we want to go to Bolton Greens. Bolton Greens is also infested with Scorched. That's a good thing to remember for Spooky Scorched season or any other time that you need to kill a bunch of Scorched. Hey, do we get a... We don't. All right. So come inside. Say hello to the nice robot.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too, sir. Head upstairs. Head upstairs again, and right at the top of the stairs, dun dun dun! Giddyup Buttercup. Oh no, now I'm fat. That's terrible. Oh, I see why. It's because I died and my radiation levels are too high. Let's fix that. There we go. Now I am strong. Our last two are located at the Whitespring Golf Club. Not actually at the golf club itself, but... Excuse me. But in these cottages that are to the northeast of it. So once you're here, you can either go through the door or you can jump over the fence like a cool kangaroo. Head on up the road here, and the first stop is going to be the room with the Christmas tree. So you can see it here, it's all beautifully decorated, and inside is Giddyup Buttercup. The next one is a little bit further up the road. Here, so look at these stairs, come up the stairs and go to the right, and in this room is our last Giddyup Buttercup. Now, why did we... There's also lots of toys and lead and bears and stuff in here. And that poor bastard. Ooh, Stealth Boy. Now, why is it so important that we collect all these Giddyup Buttercups? Because Giddyup Buttercup makes the most steel of any resource in the game. So if I jump over to the Whitespring and scrap these, you'll see that we will get 5 steel for each of them. Now, steel is an extremely common resource in the game, but that doesn't mean that you don't need it for stuff. You need it for crafting guns and, well, I don't know, for other stuff. And with that, we got 50 steel. It also gives great other resources, 20 springs, 30 screws, and 20 gears. It's a fantastic resource for getting a bunch of really critical items in the game. Ignore the ceramic that came from the vase, because I just can't help myself. There you have it, my intrepid vault mates, how to get Giddyup Buttercups so that you have spare parts for your Giddyup Buttercup rocking horse, which you don't actually need, but come on, we're trying to pretend that it's the real world, right? Today's challenge only required 10 steel, so you could have done that with 2 of the Buttercups. We're just a little bit of an overachiever. I am Oscapt, one half of Gamer Aviator. Thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.